Hello, viewers. Hope you are doing well. I'm thrilled to have you here today with my new video. In this video, we are diving into the intriguing world of parajumbled questions. If you have ever found these questions a bit perplexing, or you can say that want to sharpen your skills, you are in the right place. At first, what we will do here, we will demystify one of the parajumbled questions, then we will use some of the practical strategies and tips to tackle these questions or the question effectively. So by the end of this video, you will be better equipped to conquer parachumbal questions, whether you are preparing for exams or just want to enhance your language skills. In these cases, this video will definitely help you. So stick around, grab a notepad, and let's embark on this learning journey together. Without further ado, let's get started. Fine. So, um, yep. So here we have one of the parajumbled questions. So look at the direction. What does the direction say here? The four sentences labeled 1, 2, 3, 4 given in this question, when properly sequenced, form a coherent paragraph. Each sentence is labeled with what? With a number. Decide on the proper. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yep. Mm. Yeah. So the four sentences labeled with 1, 2, 3, 4, but here it is presented with the A, B, C, and D. So, given in this question, when properly sequenced, form a coherent paragraph. Each sentence is labeled with a number or alphabetical letter. Decide on the proper order for the sentences and key in this sequence of four numbers as your answer. So, let me point out it's a theta based questions in which you would find out um, without negative marking questions having with means um, one of the box where you supposed to write the order of the letters or order of the sentences with the number given or with the alphabetical letters given. So if it would be CBAD or BCAD or ADCB, so you supposed to write here, right? uh, Here you supposed to write the sequence, isn't it? But this is not the answer, huh? Please do remember that. So I have just given a kind of a example here. Now let's come to the question here. What does the question point out here? um, as far as you must have understood what this parajumble question is all about, we need to put the sentences in a proper order, and we'll write the sequence in the box given below. Now let's go to the first sentence. We will read that. uh, what does the first sentence say? If a significant portion of the UK, okay, if a significant portion of the UK population believed in such videos, if you observe that, it seems like it's a conditional statement where it is stated about significant portion of the UK population. It means called as uh, some people if believe on such videos means some of the videos which might have given in the uh, statement in the other sentence, or maybe not given, uh, but we need to assume that such videos means some of the videos which might have given in the text. So election results could have been compromised. So what do you mean by this statement? This statement clearly gives us the idea that called as means um, significant portion of the UK people, if rely on the some videos, then it will hamper or it will means create a kind of an impact on the election results. So that is what it is pointed. Look into the second sentence, for instance. So for instance itself is indicating a kind of a marker that shows uh, means might be an example, right? Might be an example. So, for instance, the BBC demonstrated how they may jeopardize elections by releasing videos in which Boris Johnson and Jeremy Corbyn appear to endorse each other. Now you could find out. It becomes easy for the candidate to realize that what now option A and option B makes a kind of a means link here by doing what now the first statement stated about a significant portion of the UK population means if rely on some videos means election result could have been compromised or it means population or UK population um, means can impact on election result, right? Second is indicating for instance the BBC demonstrated how they may jeopardize means called as a harm, right? So or may be called as a means a danger. So how they may danger or how may they harm elections by releasing videos in which Boris Johnson and Corbyn appear to endorse each other, right? Now, in that case, option B is also stated about one of the means particular instance or example where Boris Johnson and Jeremy Corbyn means made a kind of or their videos have been found out and where means one is making uh, endorsement to the other, right? And BBC demonstrated that means it is clearly an example um, which may means hamper to the election, right or not? Now look into the option C, where option C stated the Europol report also highlighted how deepfakes pose threats to financial markets and they could be used to plummet a company's stock price by portraying key executive negatively. Now, this statement is stating about the Europol report. Now, if you observe that it is clearly stated, means an idea that the Europol report also highlighted. It means the Europol has given one of the report earlier, and this one means, and on the basis of that report, certain incidents or certain impacts could be occur. Like we can consider means the Europol could have given means the information about uh, some videos which could impact on the elections result and the Europol also gives a kind of a report where it is stated deepfakes pose to threats to financial market also highlighted how deepfakes pose to threat to financial market they could be used to plummet a company's stock price by displaying key executives negatively so they could be means referring to the defects. Defects could be used to plummet a company's stock price by portraying key executives negatively. Now move to the option 4 where it is stated the European Union Agency for Law Enforcement Cooperation. So you could find out the complete name is provided in the option D where it is stated the European Union Agency for Law Enforcement Cooperation uh, stated that, or according to the European Union Agency for Law Enforcement Cooperation, that deepfakes can cause widespread institutional disruption. So, what you can find out, option D makes a kind of a thought like deepfakes can cause widespread institutional disruption, right? So, in that case, option C also stated that how deepfakes pose threat to financial markets. Uh, so in that case, we could consider D and C would be a pair to each other. But see that here it is stated uh, the European Union Agency for Law Enforcement Cooperation deepfakes can cause widespread institutional disruptions. Now, how do you make this statement? So obviously, means this statement is drawn on the basis of this example. So you can say that an argument is made and to prove that argument valid. So option B is given as an example to make the argument true, isn't it? So we could say the European Union Agency According to it, defects can cause widespread institutional disruption. For instance, means the defect can be called as a jeopardize elections. BBC's demonstration, um, how they may jeopardize election by releasing videos in which means the endorsement occurred, isn't it? So that is what called as a deep fakes that can cause institutional disruption. So B is the example to it, right? So and A said, if a significant portion of the UK population believed in such video means the video that BBC demonstrated, isn't it? The video that BBC demonstrated on that Jeremy Corbyn and Boris Johnson, isn't it? So if they believed, right, election result could have been compromised. So in that case, we can clearly get the idea that B and A makes a kind of a clear ideas that D points about European Union Agency for Law Enforcement Cooperation. According to them, defects can cause widespread institutional disruption. A and B is given an example that how BBC demonstrated means and that could means that could impact or that could harm to the elections by releasing videos. So and A said that means if the people believe that video or believed such video means the video which is BBC demonstrated. So in that case, DBA makes a sense here and makes a sequence. And option C said what? The Europol report also highlighted its indication. So finally, if we look into the option C said the Europe report also highlighted. So also highlighted means beside uh, the, uh, the European Union agency's idea related to the defects can cause institutional disruption through this videos. Europol report also highlighted how defects pose threats to financial markets, which could means be used to plummet a company's stock price for portraying key executives negatively, isn't it? So therefore, we consider option D will come first, and B, and then after A and C. DBSE will be the appropriate sequence. Hope you got the idea. Thank you.